Hallo Leute, es geht. Oh, ich bin so aufgeregt, ja. Es geht gleich mit der Ubisoft PK los. In 10 Minuten, unter 10 Minuten. Ich wollte Livestreamen, ging nicht. Ging nicht. Weil die, wahrscheinlich, der beträgt nicht genug Datenvolumen. Ich weiß es nicht. Von der Leistung her ist alles super, aber irgendwie die VPN oder so, die ist momentan, keine Ahnung, mit dem Datenlimit oder sowas hat das damit zu tun. Ich mache hier mal Ton an und hören wir auch mal was. Hallo, hallo, so leiser. Hört man das jetzt doppelt? Ja, nur ein bisschen, ne? Man hört das andere auch raus. Das, weil das jetzt im Hintergrund bei mir läuft. Ich kann es ja hier so leise machen. So, oder? Ja, so ist optimal. Hier so ein bisschen. So. Was schreit denn der? Was schreit denn der so rum, Mensch? Warte mal. Ja, okay. Hängt jetzt nicht immer so. Und ja, es gibt Watch Dogs 2 kostenlos auf Uplay und Gott sei Dank ist der Uplay-Server abgeschmiert. Also es war jetzt ironisch gemeint, ne? Und ich kam eben nicht rein. Das war so eine Scheiße. Keine Ahnung, ob das nicht gespeichert hat. Hätte meinen ganzen Account nicht gespeichert. Habe ich ein paar Mal falsch gegeben und jetzt stand da, ja, das geht jetzt nicht. Das fand ich jetzt nicht so schön. Hakelt ein bisschen, ne? Woran liegt das? Na, hakelt ein bisschen. Ich glaube, das war echt aufnehmen.
As well as gear, equipment, or even full costumes. Your teammates can be tweaked just as much as your main
Ja, vor kurzem auf Hardcore 6 geleakt. Fand ich auch cool. Ja, schau mal meine Liste hier, ne? Übrigens. Mal wieder. Ja, ich glaube, Just Dance ist klar, dass es kommen wird. 21, ne? Watch Dogs Legion, klar. Assassin's Creed Valhalla ist auch klar. Wird wahrscheinlich am Ende gezeigt. Ja. Far Cry habe ich jetzt nicht hier stehen. Weil ich mir nicht sicher war.
There are 4 different orders you can give to your teammates. You can tell them to regroup on your location, to hold their current position, to go to a specific location,
sollte auch eigentlich kommen.
and to open fire on nearby enemies. These orders can be given at any time, even through your binoculars and drone.
Ne?
Once they approach potential threats, the teammates will notify you and mark them
Ja, was
automatically.
hinterher hängt, ist
With a good
Skull
look
and
at your
Bones.
enemies, you will be
Wird ja
able to
auch
set up a
irgendwann
sync shot,
ursprünglich mal
where
kommen.
each of your
Ob da was
teammates
dazu
picks a target.
gezeigt wird, weiß
You
man
can
nicht.
even link it to your 3 sync shot
Bei Beyond Good
drones
and Evil
for a
2.
simultaneous
Da meine
7
Liste
target
hier.
takedown. The teammates have weapons equipped at all times, a versatile assault rifle to accommodate all situations, and a primary weapon that you will be able to fine-tune.
Ich muss da
Indeed,
mal
apart from mark upgrades and passive bonuses, the
Die
full
Ruder wechseln.
gunsmith is accessible to your teammates, and their weapon of choice will have a direct
Dann sieht man nicht
effect
das
on the
Bild,
battleground.
was ich hier mache.
Depending on the type of weapon they have equipped, the teammates will adapt their
Ich habe
engagement
mir schon eine
distance and rate of
Game-Liste.
fire. From close distance shotgun wielding, all the way to long distance sniper shots. Of course,
Das kann weg.
if you get taken down, your teammates' priority
klein
will be to
gemacht
try and
werden.
rescue you. To achieve that,
So.
they will first focus their fire on the surrounding
das
enemies
jetzt?
before getting to you.
Wo habe
And
ich
they
das
will
jetzt?
expect the
Hier.
same from you, especially as you will be able to carry them to
So,
safety
der Switch
if the
wieder.
situation
Ist ja schön,
requires
ne?
it.
Habe ich gut gemacht.
The teammates will also
Ich
be
hatte
your
eigentlich
best
alles,
allies
ich habe
in
alles
any
so schön
vehicle,
parat gemacht. Ich habe hier
especially on the road
Pausenbild, ich habe hier
during high-stake
Konsolen.
pursuits. The
In der
teammates
Konsole
will be
sieht man
available for all
was.
solo Ghost Recon Breakpoint
Das
players
ist die
on
Webcam.
July 15th, and we
Schon ein bisschen
cannot wait to
eingerichtet.
see your reactions. We'll see
Und
you on the
für
battlefield,
den PC habe ich
Ghosts.
auch was. Und das Stream-Start habe ich gemacht. Ach ja,
Hey Ghosts,
Stray
I'm
kommt ja
Grace
auch.
from the Ghost
Stray.
Recon team. As you've just seen, the AI teammates are finally landing in
Ziemlich
Ghost
neu.
Recon Breakpoint with our next major
Davon wusste ich
update
ja,
on July
hat vor
15th.
kurzem geleakt, ne?
Alongside the AI teammates, this update comes with a ton of new content,
Beyond Good and
including
Evil
a
2
gunsmith
hängt auch
upgrade,
ein bisschen
new
dran, ne?
PvP content, quality of life updates, and more.
Roller
You'll be able to try
Champions.
it all during our next free weekend from
Roller
July
steht
16th
hier
to
nicht.
July 20th. But that's not
Roller
all. We've got one last
Champions.
thing to show you.
Schau ich mal auf.
Enjoy, and we'll see you on Aroa, Ghosts.
To anyone listening, this is Haruhito for the Outcasts.
Rainbow Six Quarantine. Was ist das?
We stand against Sentinel's illegal occupation of Aroa. We call on all of Aroa to join us.
Rainbox? Habe ich Rainbox hingeschrieben?
Separated, Sentinel wins. But united, we cannot be defeated.
Quarantäne. So, und habe ich noch ein paar Spiele, die man so munkelt, dass die vielleicht kommen werden. Und zwar, zum einen, finde ich nett, wenn sie mal ein neues Rayman zeigen könnten. Ich bin jetzt nicht so der Fan, aber wäre mal dran, ne? Ein neues South Park wäre auch normalerweise dran. Ja, das waren die zwei Spiele, die ich als Fragezeichen in Klammern habe. Aber gut, noch 3 Minuten. Noch 3 Minuten. So. Was haben wir denn? Step. Path. Ja, das sind einige. Und die PK geht, glaube ich, 45 Minuten bis 1 Stunde. Schauen wir mal, ne? Die haben gerade 12 Uhr tagsüber und es geht bis 1, ne? Also 1 Stunde ungefähr. Aber woanders habe ich irgendwie 45 Minuten gelesen. Gucken wir mal. Ruckelt es bei mir? Aber das Bild, ne? Das ruckelt. Für eine Aufnahme. Aber nur ein bisschen.
I was gonna interrogate him. Oh, you can interrogate this guy though. Oh, okay.
Boah, noch 2 Minuten. Ich bin gespannt. Ah, da war ja auch vor kurzem der Skandal, ne? Bei Ubisoft, da wurden ja ein paar gekündigt Mitarbeiter wegen Kindesmissbrauch. Kann das sein? Ich habe das jetzt, glaube ich, viel vergessen, aber ich glaube, das war Kindesmissbrauch. Ja, geht gar nicht, ne? Klar, da musste man Ubisoft da durchgreifen und die kündigen. Und der Game Director, der für Assassin's Creed zuständig gewesen ist, der ist auch weg. Ashraf Ismail, oder wie er heißt? Ashraf Ismail. Der arbeitet auch nicht mehr bei Ubisoft. Von selbst aus gekündigt. Und direkt danach dieses Thema, wo wegen Kindesmissbrauch Leute gekündigt worden sind. Ja. Hat das eine was mit dem anderen zu tun? Naja, ist jetzt eigentlich kein Thema, das ich ansprechen wollte. Ja, ich freue mich auf jeden Fall auf Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Klar. Da ist immer auch, ist immer bestimmt viel mehr. Jo, alles klar. Ist gut. Wo hängt das? Ah, das hängt ja bei YouTube mal so. Das ist so scheiße, ne? Auf Twitch ist das.
If you also have amazing gameplay segments you captured from our games, spread the joy and submit them on the link displayed
Ja,
on your
Valhalla
screen right now.
und Far Cry
Alright,
6.
guys, it is
Das
time
sind die
for us to
zwei.
wrap up this pre-show.
Und ich sage,
Don't forget to stay
Alter,
tuned
das
for
wird
our
sick.
post-show featuring a deep dive
Das
into
wird
the
sick,
world
gerade
of
weil
Assassin's Creed
Far Cry
Valhalla.
6
Thanks a lot for watching this
in dem
pre-show
Spiel,
and
was man
enjoy Ubisoft Forward.
am nächsten weiß. Und von Assassin's Creed Valhalla wurde vor kurzem, also heute, der Release-Datum geleakt, aus Versehen von denen selber. Oh, jetzt kommt was. Ich kommt direkt ein Trailer.
This is Ubisoft Forward. Explore our worlds.
Meet the devs. See the games.
Join us.
Und gucken wir mal.
Hi everyone, I'm Neelam Kumar, and I'm very excited to be co-hosting the first Ubisoft Forward with the talented Yusuf Magid. Today's show is all about getting up close and in-depth with all the exciting games we have in production here at Ubisoft.
Okay.
I'm Yusuf, but there's no time to waste. So let's head straight for the streets of futuristic London and see what the hackers of DedSec are getting into.
Oh, wir waren ordentlich. Kann man entdecken? Trailer? Was ist das?
The illegal painting spreading subversive and hostile messaging over the last few weeks across London
Ist das Rainbow?
not the work of several people as was originally believed.
Die fangen wir ja erstmal klein an, ne?
The criminals suspected to have links with the terrorist
Irgendwie Watch Dogs. Boah, was?
Authorities recommend not to approach the individual.
Welcome to London.
First, they came for the foreigners, and I did not speak out because I was not a foreigner. Then they came for the protesters.
Ist das echt oder ein Cinematic-Trailer?
And I did not speak out because I was not a protester.
Das ist definitiv Cinematic.
Then they came for the journalists, and I did not speak out because I was not a journalist. And then they came for street artists, but I did not speak out because I am not a street artist.
Dahinter. Bam, 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 bam.
And I realised that eventually they'd come for me, and there would be no one left to speak for me.
Oh. Nice. Irre, Mann. Aber jetzt ist er auch mittendrin. Eine Frau? Wir brauchen ein Release. Ich hoffe, da werden heute ein paar Release veröffentlicht. Assassin's Creed kommt am 17.11. Und Far Cry 6 weiß man auch schon. Da munkelt man. Den 18.02. 21. Ist das der Massenclub oder was? Oh.
You could have told me it was a bloody
Die Sekte.
costume party.
Try not. The new key suspect has been identified as David Ford, a 43-year-old London taxi driver. He has no criminal record, but is
Ich glaube, wir
currently
haben,
believed
der hat
to be
keine
a
Wahl, ne?
terrorist. People have been asked not to approach him. The authorities advise all residents.
Reclaim your future.
I'm Clint Hawking.
Clint has been a longtime creative force here at Ubisoft, and now he's bringing this vision to Watch Dogs Legion.
So yeah, what we just
Beginn,
saw
ne?
was an amazing short
Klar.
film by the director Alberto Mielgo that was inspired by Watch Dogs Legion and looks at the game and the universe and the characters through his incredible artistic vision and visual style.
The city needs a resistance.
Like the film, Watch Dogs Legion tells the story of ordinary heroes setting aside their differences in order to come together as a collective and to fight for a positive change. You can literally recruit and play anyone who you see in the open world. You profile people that are interesting to you. You help them with their problem. You play their origin mission.
Wird auf jeden Fall ein Spiel sein, was ich zocke. Jetzt 1 habe ich abgebrochen und 2 nicht gespielt, aber das hat schon Potenzial, finde ich. Nein, die wurden ja auch gehatet, die letzten Teile, ne? Und die Leute hören ja auch auf die Community. Die Oma. Die Oma ist geil. Also, nicht geil vom Aussehen, also könnte meine Oma sein, aber ne, wie schon was ich meine.
What would I say to fans? I guess I'd say, take care of yourselves, stay safe. Welcome to the Resistance.
Our London town.
Jetzt kommt noch
A modern metropolis.
ein Gameplay-Trailer.
Built on history
Die
and
Autos.
prosperity.
What the fuck?
Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
Oh my god. Listen up. Get all your units to move in and lock down the city.
With London under attack by a mysterious terrorist, the government turns to a private military company called Albion to keep everyone safe. What could possibly go wrong? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nigel Cass, CEO of Albion.
Das ist unser Feind.
He's kindly stepped up to establish order.
Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize this.
He will stop at nothing to permanently control the city.
London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Nigel's not the only opportunist who's taken a liking to this fair city. Meet Mary Kelly, head of the most powerful crime syndicate in London.
Hä? Das ist ein The Witcher
She and her
Logo.
goons are using the
Ein The
dark
Witcher
web
Logo
to
hatte
sell
die.
everything from party pills to
Oh
people.
nee, es war Game of Thrones, ne?
Microchip is scary, I know, but I've
Das ist ein
got to
Game of
keep track
Thrones
of my
Logo.
merchandise, don't I?
Hier der
You
Wolf
make me a slave.
von
You do
Stark.
not want to ruffle her feathers.
Stark-Wappen.
With the city out on its arse, it now falls on you to build a resistance and take back London.
Ich finde The Witcher war ja anders, aber Game of Thrones auf jeden Fall war das.
Londoners you see walking the streets can be recruited into your team. Like him. Her. Or even her.
Alter, das wird so geil, ne?
Everyone could become your next secret weapon. In our first mission, we need to get some dirt on Nigel Cass, and that means breaking into Albion headquarters
Hat auch was von
inside
GTA,
the
ne?
Tower of London. All the hardy souls you see here are people we have recruited from the streets of London. They all have unique abilities, and you're free to tackle this mission with whoever you like.
Dear God, my eyes.
Schade ist es schon, dass man keinen Hauptcharakter hat. Wenn ich so darüber nachdenke, gibt es nämlich auch keine Story darüber, wenn du einen Hauptcharakter hast.
But as a construction worker, he has a particular set of tools that make
Also
him
eine Geschichte über ihn.
He can even call his own cargo drone.
Boah, voll die fette Drohne.
Perfect for gate crashing.
Ich dachte, es wird übersetzt auf Deutsch. Hallo, ist der Untertitel.
Regular old gun when you have a bloody nail gun.
Ja, gut, dass er eingenehmt ist. Wann war denn der weg, der Untertitel? Ich habe gar nicht bemerkt.
Jesus Christ, what is that thing?
Perhaps we could
Bei
approach
ihm
this
war er noch
mission
da.
differently. If you'd rather keep your distance, we've got you covered. Amy is a drone expert,
What have we here?
a real tech connoisseur.
Hate spiders, but love this one.
What an adorable creepy crawler.
Here we are.
Okay.
Let's class the place up.
Jetzt hängen die verschiedenen Charaktere, die verschiedensten Eigenschaften.
This little darling is fast and stealthy.
She aimed, she fired, she hit.
I'm reading incoming drones.
She can also hack enemy drones, turning the tide in her favor.
Ich zeige aber mal den
And if you are not into direct confrontation,
Dingens
there are
teilen.
more ways than one to get the job done. Recruiting an Albion officer like Brielle here might be challenging, but it'll get you inside restricted Albion areas.
Ach,
Don't mind me.
ein Verräter.
Just doing recon for a bunch of
Krass.
insurgents.
However, do anything suspicious and she'll probably wind up with a bullet in the back of her head.
You've been approved for entry.
We're
Was
missing
ist
the human element here. I can get the defense minister on the line right now.
If you feel you must.
Wie heißen die? Albion?
Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists.
Well, that seems to be enough evidence. Next up, we're crashing Mary Kelly's organ farming operation and putting a
Mary
stop to
Kelly.
it.
That's good. The buyers expect high quality stuff.
And we need a hard nut for this.
Impairing our frontal lobe again, are we?
Bags, don't disturb me in my natural habitat.
Say hello to Mickey. The man lives for his team.
That put another hair on my chest.
And doesn't mind getting his hands dirty.
Was hinsetzen. La 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 la. La 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 la.
He does have a slight drinking problem, though. And he's passed out. We'll come back to him. You know what? Let's go with someone a bit more professional.
Ach, Gronk spielt man auch? Okay.
It's almost crass to call him a hitman.
Das Schildchen hängt noch oben dran. Das ist cool.
Some might even call him an artist.
Er hatte gerade Hitman. Ja, so wie Hitman. Das ist asynchron.
Here's the bastard responsible. Done and dusted.
Not bad if I do say so, innit?
Not everyone in London is a legendary assassin or a super spy.
Release!
Everyone can be
Release! Release! Release, komm Oktober. Oktober, komm.
So get out there, find the best recruits, and build your resistance.
Im Oktober.
It's time to take back London.
Aha, 19. Oktober. Nice, danke, danke. Das wollte ich
Plunging
ja.
the player into a living, breathing city teeming with unique locales and characters has always been a central
Mal
part of the
aufschreiben.
Watch Dogs series.
19. Oktober.
So what goes into building those worlds? Here's Amanda Munt to tell us more.
My name's Amanda Munt. I'm a level artist on
Was
Watch Dogs
jetzt?
Legion
Ach,
at
ja.
Ubisoft Toronto.
Toronto.
Being a level artist, I think, is the coolest job in video games because we do get the freedom to kind of like pick and choose what little details we want to depict. And we get ample opportunities to tell the stories that we want to tell in the spaces that we're assigned to. I have the capacity to hide things and, you know, like small little Easter eggs. In AC Unity, there was a boat somewhere in the world that was covered in cats.
Komm, die sagt das doch
And
mit,
then
mit Game of
it happened
Thrones.
again in Watch Dogs 2, and there may or may not be something in London that is a boat filled with cats in some capacity. So I was fortunate enough to go to E3 last year. Some of the people that I was showing our demo to were from London, so no matter where I dropped them in the city, they would go, "Oh my God, this feels like Camden. This, you know, this feels like Southwark. This feels like Westminster." when people are talking about some detail that I've
Das Game of
put into the
Thrones
world,
Logo
they're
war auf
excited
deins,
about it.
ne?
Like that feels so good as
Hallo.
somebody who, you know, builds these worlds with care. I love it.
Ich liebe Easter Eggs. Das ist immer cool. Valhalla.
And now some news for Brawlhalla.
Ist das nicht schon draußen?
In just a few weeks, you'll be able to battle it out with your favorite legends on iOS and Android devices.
Naja, interessiert mich jetzt nicht so. Aber okay. Rahmen. Aber ich sollte mal hier Licht anmachen, ne? Hi. Boah. Zucker pur. 6. August.
And now, whether you need a Tom Clancy action fix on the go, or want to dive back into one of the most beloved fantasy franchises in gaming, we've got you covered.
Mit Might Magic. Ich finde es so spoilerhaft, wenn das oben rechts steht. Eigentlich dämlich gemacht. Ich glaube, das war letztes Mal auch so, ne? Ja, bei der E3. Haben wir ja erraten, was das für ein Spiel ist. Ach, ist das wieder so ein Mobile Game. Ja, diese Mobile Games.
Target is being held on the ground floor.
Bitte Scott. Ah, das kann man auch mal ja, ne? Brasilien.
Contact! Chain is down. Request air support. Target northeast rooftop.
Roger. Inbound, danger close.
I need an EMP deployed now.
EMP imminent.
Get back in your cell!
Ist hier so ein Online-Game. Ist auch nicht meins. Ich meine, das kann man schon, ne? Kam mir auf jeden Fall bekannt vor. Ach, von Tom Clancy, okay.
Speaking of Tom Clancy, it's been 5 years since Rainbow Six Siege first launched, and
Ah,
the
das
community
kommt.
has never been stronger. In celebration of this
Quarantine.
milestone, Ubisoft Montreal has put together a special video to thank all of the amazing players and developers that have helped Siege become the game it is today.
In December 2015, a small team released Rainbow Six Siege. A game built on a strong vision, creativity, competitiveness, and team play.
Pour le joueur, le 1er décembre, c'est un début, mais pour nous aussi. Il faut tout de suite s'engager et dire aux joueurs, ce jeu est installé, tu peux t'y installer aussi et nous serons là.
That original vision was quickly adopted by our passionate community, propelling it to a whole new level.
I got it.
This is such a special moment, and being at 1 year anniversary of Rainbow Six now, game being stronger than ever, and more players today than we had in the past, it means the world to us.
But we also had our share of challenges.
Health that touches upon subjects like matchmaking, connectivity, all those aspects are absolutely critical to the experience of the player.
Through it all, we're always driven by you, our community, and together, we grow stronger.
There is no sequel plan, and we're here for the next 10 years, so expect more Rainbow Six in your life for quite some time.
Look at this.
Tous les succès, c'est vraiment le résultat de autant de nous que de vous. Ce jeu, il est autant le vôtre qu'il est le nôtre, nous, l'équipe de développement.
Now 60 million players strong, we're just getting started. From the devs that build the game to the community that plays it, thank you.
If you haven't tried it yet, dive into our new Operation Steel Wave update available now and take Ace and Malusi out for a spin.
A few days ago, we introduced y'all to a brand new multiplayer shooter. Now, it's time to venture into the hyperscape.
Ups. Nee, es ist ein Hyperscape.
Was that? A hack in the hyperscape. That's not supposed to be there.
Und diese Cinematic-Trailer.
Let me get you all up to speed, okay?
War so ein Spiel, ja.
About 30 years ago, everything that we feared about our future started to come true. We made some good
in
decisions.
Zukunft.
We made some bad decisions. Actually, we made a lot of bad decisions. So, here we are. 10 billion souls living in the crush of the megacities. But the people at Prisma changed everything. They gave everyone a way out.
Sieht interessant aus.
The hyperscape. In the hyperscape, the biggest draw by far is Crown Rush. This is where anyone can become someone.
Ach so, so ein Battle Royale, ne? Okay. Ich muss jetzt zurück. Ich muss gleich mal Aufnahme stoppen und dann wieder anfangen. Aber ich weiß nicht, wie groß die Datei wird.
If you get good at Crown Rush, it can change your life. But strange things have been happening lately. Rumors of people getting hurt. Users disappearing from the real world. A darker secret lies at the heart of Hyperscape. And we have to find it. Some of us are searching for a way up. Some of us for a way out. And for others, a new way altogether. That's what brings us to the edge of the future. To the Hyperscape.
I'm JC, Creative Director on
Ja, ich pausiere mal.
JC's work on Far Cry Primal and multiple Prince of Persia titles has us creative here at Ubisoft.
For me, what's exciting is
So.
we started building it from scratch, seeing it
Müsste
grow,
schwer sein.
adding ideas is really cool.
Hello, contender. Welcome to the Hyperscape.
The game takes place in 2054. It's in a future where humanity has grown a little darker. One of the companies there, they are launching what's called the Hyperscape, which is a virtual world and the internet of the future. It's the place where everything converges. Within the virtual world, there is a battle royale that takes place in the virtual city of Neo Arcadia. Then we also introduce a lot of new things. You get the opportunity to do parkour on the rooftops, to go into interiors where it's much more narrow, much more stressful. You get to go to the landmarks where there's more opportunities to get cool items, but also more players, so it's a risk-reward kind of deal. We introduce the notion of hacks, special abilities that you can pick up on the fly to adapt your tactics. With hacks, you can do things like teleport yourself, you can wrap yourself into a ball and bounce around the battlefield. So a lot of abilities that let you have fun, that are toys that you can play with. And finally, it's made as a spectacle, so all the viewers will be able to interact with
Ja, mach mal den Ton an. Ne? Das Logo war hier eben auf der Shirt.
Be able to decide what effect they want to affect the whole battle. So things like changing the gravity, infinite ammo, or stuff like that. So players, while this happens, really have to adapt to all kinds of stuff that is happening. So for me, it's really exciting because right now, as we speak, we're launching the open beta, and so it's going to be available for free-to-play for all PC players worldwide. And I really want to thank all the players, all the streamers, and all the viewers who participated in tech test and who will participate in the open beta. Here's a short glimpse of what you can expect.
Ah, jetzt kommt Gameplay. Also für mich ist das mal ein Gameplay, weißt du? Ein Gameplay-Trailer. Man sieht, wie die spielen und so ist die Grafik auch. Ja. Online-Spiele sind jetzt auch so ein Trend, ne? Fortnite hat es angefangen irgendwie. Ja, okay, davor auch noch ein paar, aber alle tendieren jetzt alle so in Fortnite-Richtung. Hyperscape. Beta 12. Juli und Release, keine Ahnung.
The digital world of the Hyperscape gave our artists and developers incredible freedom when it came to designing characters.
Production manager Anna Maria Muska is going to take us behind the scenes of character design.
My name is Anna Maria Muska. I'm the production manager for characters and weapons on Hyperscape. We have paid an exceptional amount of detail to our characters. We switch different outfits, different fashion statements, different tattoos, different materials until we see them as real individuals, as real people. So the second you pick a character, you see them in game, you understand what their motivations are and what drives them and what challenges them. This was the first lineup of characters. This is our default base, but even starting from the hair down, everything has been meticulously thought of. Would this person actually like this type of outfit? Would this person enjoy the type of tattoos that we're putting on them? Will they actually like to be in this body? Each season, we plan to produce new outfits for these characters. So we're hoping some of our players are gonna see the effort and maybe even correlate some of the accessories.
Ich wette, Far Cry 6 kommt zum Schluss, oder? Oder Assassin's Creed machen ja auch. Ne, machen ja nicht nur, ne? Assassin's Creed. Aber Far Cry 6 ist ja so der Hype, ne?
As we move into the next generation of gaming, Ubisoft has been working closely with console makers to take advantage of all the extraordinary capabilities these new consoles will offer.
Now we have a special guest to tell us a little more.
Hey everyone,
Phil Spencer from Xbox.
Spencer wieder.
With Watch Dogs Legion, Ubisoft is supporting smart delivery. So you will get the absolute best version of the game on any version of Xbox you're playing on. On Series X, you'll get to take advantage of the amazing work the team has done with DirectX ray tracing to create an absolutely immersive version of London like you've never seen before. Ubisoft has a unique ability to create immersive worlds.
Der sieht so vermüdet aus, ne? Der Phil Spencer.
I'm a huge fan of Assassin's Creed. I love the time I've spent exploring the world in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I can't wait for you to see the gameplay from Assassin's Creed Valhalla that's coming up now.
Was? Gameplay.
Alright, we know you've been waiting to hear more about this game since it was announced back in April. And now it's time for a deep dive into the world of Vikings.
My name is Julien Laferrière, and I'm the producer of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So a couple of weeks ago, we announced Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and the reaction from the fans was amazing. The time period of Vikings is really, really inspiring. When we did our research, we found that, they were not mindless barbarians. Vikings were actually farmers trying to find new lands for them to settle. And so they had really human motivations. So for us to have this opportunity to tell kind of the real story about Vikings and kind of separate ourselves from the myths and the folklore is really something that drove us to make this game. The team went to Norway and England to take the same roads that the Vikings did.
Das ist der Wahnsinn,
ne?
Wie die immer alles recherchieren und alles. Boah, ich finde das so krass.
And then leaving Norway, which is barren but majestic,
und das Spiel so gut wie möglich echt darzustellen. Das ist so cool gemacht.
And see those rolling green hills full of sheep, full of life.
Wie geil.
It's just this moment that
Ich glaube, das ist, glaube ich, auch das, oder? Ich weiß nicht, wann spielt das nochmal statt? Ist das vielleicht der Anfang von Assassin's Creed oder war das schon? Also, was ist das erste von der Zeitlinie, oder?
They will have to leave Norway to settle in England because
das ist ein bisschen wie ne, das letzte Teil.
Männlich, weiblich. Obviously in England, it's full of Anglo-Saxons and other people, and they don't really want you there. So you will have to fight your way there to kind of build your own settlement and see your clan prosper. Vikings were brutal warriors.
Shields!
Geht.
And the fact that they were mastering a lot of weapons coming from the medieval times really inspired us to kind of revamp the fight system.
Ich bin gerade so
to leverage the brutality and the intensity of Viking combat. Vikings were not only fighting face-to-face, they were masters of stealth and deception when needed. They used basically any sort of tactics they could use to win the battle. So we want to portray the full range of combat that you can imagine coming from the Vikings.
Das kennen wir ja schon.
We are very happy to finally be able to show you the game we've all been working on. So please enjoy this deep dive into Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah.
In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you will relive the epic saga of the Viking invasion of England. You play as Eivor, a Viking from Norway, who will lead his or her battle-hardened warriors across the North Sea to the British Isles. Eivor is driven by an ambitious goal, to build a thriving Norse settlement in a hostile land.
For the good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build.
England is a dark age tangle of broken kingdoms and warring dynasties, a land of opportunity and riches. As you prowl England's rivers by longship, you may raid locations you spot from the shoreline. Ground your ship and blow your horn to lead your raiding crew into battle.
Was? Man kann die Häuser abfackeln?
Your crew will assist you in all your raids, fighting enemies, battering down doors, and stealing cargo too heavy for one set of arms. Whatever riches and resources you pillage may be used to develop your settlement, giving you access to useful services,
ein Dorf
better
aufbauen.
tools, and new settlers. At the heart of your settlement is the
Auch
alliance
die Katze
map.
hast du gesehen?
It will serve as
Die
a
fette
record of
Katze.
the allies you have made and a guide for future opportunities.
Hat auch was Ritterliches, ne?
The Viking Age was a time of warriors and legends. In
Okay.
Valhalla, you will
Was ist denn die
find the
Story
largest
überhaupt?
variety of enemies ever assembled in an Assassin's Creed game.
Ja, ist cool, wie der sich über dem...
Every archetype offers a unique challenge. Some will coordinate with their allies for special attacks,
Gesprungen ist.
while others will use nearby objects to their advantage, including
Ja
the
klar, sieht
bodies
jetzt
of
nicht so
fallen warriors.
toll aus, weil es abgestreamt
To
ist,
face
ne?
these attacks, you must find and exploit your opponent's weaknesses
Und
to gain the upper
die
hand.
Ingame-Grafik ist ja noch nicht offiziell.
Take the fight to your foes with a host of brutal new combat abilities. Snare them with the Viking harpoon.
Uiuiui.
Pummel them with throwing axes.
Da fliegen Köpfe.
Incapacitate them with the new stun system to keep them at a distance, or finish them off. Dual wield
Okay,
any
es gibt
two
mehr
weapons
Ausrüstung,
you
die man
wish
tragen
to
kann.
unleash a deadly combination of attacks. Customize your fighting style as you see fit, and become a legendary Viking warrior. All combinations of weapons are available to dual wield, including 2 shields. Not all situations call for violence. In this new land, a Viking must find a way to adapt.
Sowas gibt's auch.
As Eivor is not welcome in England, you may need to outsmart your
Ja,
enemies,
wie in
avoiding
Assassin's Creed
unwanted
1 oder
attention
2
in
oder
towns and bustling cities.
3 weiß ich gar nicht.
Use Eivor's hood and cloak to blend with crowds.
Ich glaube, die
and
wollen jetzt auch ein
slip
bisschen
past
nach
watchful
Assassin's
eyes.
Creed 2 und 1
An
gehen, ne? Ein
unseen
bisschen.
hunter among the people.
Weil das gehypt worden ist und ja, die anderen Teile jetzt nicht mehr
From
so
capital
krass
cities
waren.
and villages to the dense
Verstehe ich
forests
nicht.
and rolling hills of
Ich fand die
England.
letzten Teile sehr gut.
Exploration is vital
Im
to
Gegensatz zu
keeping
den,
yourself
den
sharp.
Anfang von
You
Assassin's
must
Creed.
feed off the land if you hope to endure. Hunt and forage to replenish your health and
Okay,
fortify your
sowas wie ein Odyssey. Eigentlich aber nicht so toll, oder?
Search pagan temples and Roman ruins for new activities and challenges to strengthen yourself and your settlement.
Das war bei... Ja, es sind verschiedene Elemente von verschiedenen Assassin's Creed Teilen, ne? Eingebaut. Sold.
But as you push deeper into England, the enemy will push back.
Cool. Wie geil
In a
ist das?
series of climactic moments, Assassin's Creed Valhalla will feature massive assaults.
Bogen
in which
erobern
you
und
lead
somit
Eivor's army
die,
into battle
den
against
Ort
heavily guarded
vergrößern, ne?
Saxon fortresses.
Auf der Karte.
We will reclaim her. Today we fight for your land. And tomorrow we rebuild.
For East Anglia.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla will transport you to wondrous and haunted lands, inspired by Norse myths and England's pagan roots. It will challenge and surprise, with unforgettable characters, thrilling triumphs, and tragic losses, giving you the chance to live your own Viking saga.
Holy shit. Freue ich mich. Da freue ich mich.
9th century England is truly unlike
Ja, 17.
anything the
November.
franchise has seen before. Assassin's Creed Valhalla will release this holiday season on Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, PS4,
Ja,
PC,
die alten Konsole auch
and
nochmal
Stadia.
mit reingemacht.
We're close to wrapping up today, but before we go, our CEO, Yves Guillemot, is here to share a few words.
Was?
I hope you will have enjoyed what you have seen today and that you will love playing these games. I'm proud of our teams for delivering an ambitious, broad, and creative lineup of games. And we haven't shown you everything
schon wieder
yet.
jetzt vorbei.
In fact, we have a lot more to come. So you will
Ah,
have
der da
another Ubisoft
mit,
Forward to
Ubisoft
reveal even more about our upcoming games.
im Handel, ne?
But before ending this show, we have one more thing to share with you.
Das ist der Ubisofts Chef. Far Cry. Nee. Ah, Far Cry. Das ist anscheinend das letzte. Shakira. Wo spielt das jetzt? Also wer von Spanisch? Portugiesisch ein bisschen? Aus der Richtung? Paradies. Ja, so krass, dass sie echte Charaktere genutzt haben. Dieser Hauptbösewicht, der da rechte. Der hat nämlich bei Mandalorian, also Star Wars, ne, gemacht. Ja, aber man sei jetzt nicht genug. Spanisch ist dies. Ah, okay, Spanien. Vieles. Okay, das ist der Sohn von dem, habe ich schon mal gelesen.
It's beautiful, amigo. Perfect, but useless. I have something for you, Diego. Give me your hands.
Papa.
Now, the grenade is simple.
Du musst lernen.
Parts. The shell, which contains the explosive, the fuse, the handle, and of course, the pin.
What are you doing?
Breathe, Diego. Breathe. The pin simply holds the handle in place. It is only when you let go that this grenade goes boom. Follow me.
Alter, das nennt man Erziehung. Klare Erziehung.
I am El Presidente, which means that someday you will be El Presidente. And our people, they do not know how to be happy. They are torn apart by opinions, noise, indecision, strangled by their own freedoms. And even if you have love in your heart, even if you want what's best for them, if you only want to save them from themselves.
Oh, und der Sohn soll die Granate da reinwerfen. Alter, was?
Everything you say, do, believe, will be wrong.
Der ist nur durch seinen Vater so geworden, ne?
They will answer you with screams. Call you evil. A monster. And give you this.
Das ist jetzt Cinematic, ja, ne? Kann niemand die
So
Grafik
you
sein.
tell me, are you evil? Are you a monster? Because our country is like this grenade, except it has two basic parts. Our people and you must clutch them nice and tight, or we all go boom.
In welchem Jahr spielt das statt?
You understand now? Prove it.
Bumm. Bam. Ja, genau den Release habe ich auch. 18.02. Irgendwie kam das doch durch.
And with that, we're wrapping up our first Ubisoft Forward.
Unser erstes.
Today, we've seen the next
Es gibt
generation of
weitere.
Assassin's Creed, the birth of a resistance in Watch
Warum
Dogs
kann man nicht
Legion,
alles in einem machen?
the cyber chaos of Hyperscape,
So viel haben die
and
jetzt
the
auch nicht
epic
gezeigt,
reveal
ne?
of Far Cry's newest installment,
Klar, die
along with
wichtigen
so
Spiele
much
haben
more.
sie gezeigt, aber
Remember, we'll be back later this year with another Ubisoft Forward filled with tons of game news and updates.
Thanks for joining us.
wann denn?
Hey everyone, welcome to the Ubisoft Forward post show. My name is Yusuf Magid, and this
Hey.
is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're going to take a deep dive into about 30 minutes of gameplay, and we're joined by a very special guest here.
Hey everyone, this is Philippe Bergeron, otherwise known as
Sieht mir
Fizz.
so Gameplay.
I am the quest director on
Also ging
Assassin's
das doch
Creed
45
Valhalla.
Minuten oder wie?
So Fizz, we're setting up here for what looks like an epic encounter. Tell us exactly what's going on here.
Yeah, so here
Oh, die
we're
erzählen
midway
jetzt
through
sogar
the,
was. Ja,
the
ja,
quest
das hat man ja schon
that
alles
we're
gesehen.
showing for UB Forward.
Ja,
Here we're looking
dafür,
at
dass
the
ich mich
assault
also
of
gefreut
Bird
habe.
Castle. So these are
Okay.
big moments that usually sort
Wenn
of
das alles
culminate
vorbei
at
ist,
the
dann
end of
ist
the
es nicht mehr
story.
so,
And so
ja.
here Eivor, our Viking
Gut,
raider,
haben wir
is
ein paar
taking
Spiele
a
gesehen,
group
3
of
Stück.
raiders and
Oder
furs
4.
into Bird Castle
Gut.
to go and take down Ruid and his
Ja,
clan.
wurde auf jeden Fall sehr viel Material
So who
gezeigt.
exactly is Ruid, and why does Eivor sort of want to pick a fight with him?
Aber kein
Basically,
Just Dance.
Ruid comes into play about halfway through this story arc,
Wo
where
man-
at
weil
the
man
beginning
das
of the arc, this is something that happens before.
vermutet
Ruid
hat, dass es
basically
kommen
caused a
wird.
lot of turmoil within the
Mit
territory,
hoher
and
Wahrscheinlichkeit.
Oswald, who's the sort of
Gott sei
elderman to
Monsters
be
nicht,
to inherit
Dwayne
this
nicht.
territory, needs your
Dwayne
help
ist
to
Tarantino
take
nicht.
him down. Oswald having just been
Gun
defeated in a
Bones
previous
war,
quest, and so here this is
auch nicht. Das
revenge,
Bayern
but also
Liebe
accomplishing
2
your
auch
ultimate
nicht.
goal.
So Fizz, as you're
Brawlhalla
talking,
gibt's
we're
auch
seeing
nicht.
some of the combat of Valhalla. Can you tell us a little bit about the changes to combat this time around?
Schade.
We wanted to
Klar, ich freue mich auf
basically
die 3
add
Spiele,
a
ne?
lot
Das
of
waren ja die
new
3
mechanics to it.
Spiele.
So we added like some dual wielding for the player, like a stun system.
Aber
in
was ich
there.
nicht verstehe, warum die
And
alle
we
immer
really
teilig
needed to
machen.
do this
Also
to sort
immer.
of portray that sort of the
Also ich fand es bei
brutality that
E3
comes with
viel
being a
besser, da
Viking.
konnte man
This
das
day and age
direkt
sort of
alles
fits
auf
in
einmal
at
sehen und nicht immer so
the
verteilt
time
wie das.
and the character.
Das hat jetzt Ubisoft jetzt so. Cyberpunk hat das jetzt auch so. Dann Microsoft auch so. Dann müsste ich ja zig Dinger machen.
He lives.
Der Oswald lift. Ja, der Oswald.
Is that you? Shut your ass, twig spine.
Here, Eivor has
Der Free
taken her entire
Oswald.
army through the assault, and finally, it's revealed that our elderman, our ally, Oswald, is still alive, and
Die
Ruid
nächste
has him
PK
captive.
ist nämlich wieder Microsoft. Die hatte noch 2 PKs. Das ist so doof, ne, dass es geteilt wird. Klar. Die Studios sind ein bisschen begrenzt, aber. Ne? Ja, okay. Ich ärgere mich nicht. Wir haben das bekommen, was ich haben wollte. Ansonsten war's das. Ja, ich will jetzt nicht das Gameplay zeigen, oder? Also mal noch ein bisschen gucken, den Gameplay. Den Gameplay.
Going and facing off against Ruid aggressively, but we
tend
to always have to support a 360-degree approach in these things. So the player could have approached us a little bit more stealthy and gotten at least like a good critical hit on either Ruid or his wolf, and so you can play this a little bit more strategically if that's your playstyle.
Oh, ich habe kein Handy hier.
So we're not only fighting Ruid here, but also his pet wolf, right?
Ja, da muss ich mal gucken.
One of my preferred strategies is to eliminate the wolf first. Just focus fire on him. It takes at least one opponent out of the combat. Now Ruid will have extra abilities that come into play if you do eliminate his wolf. But I think having one opponent less in the
Und haut rein. Und wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal.
in the whole.
Tschüss.
For all your efforts, only the cold dark of Niflheim awaits you.